Is it too loud?
Okay, it's people walking around in the backyard. That's what that is.
I don't want to knock something down.
The night was still there.
Ain't nobody on Facebook Live gonna know what the heck is going on right now.
Are you ready? Hello, hello, hello to La Gitana Discussion Live. And today we are on with WBNC Breaking Chains Radio. I want to welcome my two wonderful, wonderful co-hosts and my amazing DJs.
What up, what up, what up?
What's up, babies?
Hold on, let me get this stuff together here. Hold on.
Uh-oh, he fighting back there with all his gadgets again.
Yep, I'm fighting. There we go.
Him and his gadgets since he got here, he just been fighting. Mm-hmm. Did you hear that song, Beth?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all heard it? Y'all heard it, right? Mm-hmm. Y'all lucky I ain't got space to do what I wanted to do. Mm-hmm. And you know when I twitch my nose, it's about to start on, right? Okay. Well, about last year, a whole ruckus started because someone took a knee at a game. And everybody has been, hello, Andrea, and everybody has been twisted backwards over what this young man did. And I don't understand why. Because let me read to you the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
It ain't liberty and justice
Let me start at the beginning. I pledge of allegiance to who? Why? To the flag of the United States of America. But what is America doing for me? And to the republic for which it stands. Which republic? Why? And how did it get it? One nation under God. Didn't y'all take God out of everything? So why is God in there? Indivisible. I don't know. I see a lot of division everywhere. With liberty. Oh, you, me, los negros, los hispanos, or solo los gringos? And justice for all. My cat or yours? I don't see none of it. Sorry.
Right.
So that is the first discussion that we're going to have. The allegiance first was composed in 1887, later revised in 1892, and formally adopted in 1942. All those dates are just back then. Hello, everyone. This Pledge of Allegiance is exactly why everybody is in an uproar. Because it doesn't signify anything to us. It doesn't represent the black and brown. And let me tell you, I hate being called brown. I don't like that. I'm Puerto Rican. Hi.
You vanilla. I'm sorry.
Hola.
My LED light is talking.
I'm just saying.
Hola, ¿qué pasa?
Hola, ¿cómo está?
So I don't understand why everybody is in such an uproar. There is injustice. There is injustice. Stop saying that it doesn't exist because it does exist. right now as we're talking. It exists right now in Puerto Rico because everybody believes that we are not United States citizens. Ay, por Dios, ¿dónde tú estás? Where do you live? We are citizens just like you. And African Americans are citizens just like you. So this Pledge of Allegiance does not represent me. And it does not represent my fellow blacks. Does not. It does not. You can hate me from now on. I stopped saluting the flag many years ago when these brown eyes woke up in high school. And notice, it does not represent me. And it does not represent my fellow girlfriends that were black. Nope. It only represented a few. Because there weren't any Caucasians in my school at that time. So, all this ruckus about a young man standing for the injustice that happens here, right here in our grounds, not in Afghanistan, Pakistan, or Iran, or anywhere else. It happens right here amongst ourselves, one to another. All this hatred, all this racism. And you can't tell me it doesn't happen to me as a Hispanic. You must be crazy, because it does. Every day of my life, it does. In one way or another. Before, it was very, very obvious, right? Because you could see the beatings and all that stuff. And then it became a little bit indirect. And then now, it's all in the air again. It's like, I don't care. I'm going to do it anyway. Why? Oh, I'm sorry. Because you have President Donald Trump. That's what all in the family. Okay? That's what I think about President Donald Trump. No, he is not doing a great job. No. Not here for the United States. Not over there in Puerto Rico. And not anywhere else. He is a menace to society, getting all of us in trouble and in danger because he likes his ego. He likes to be pampered and all that attention. You 2 years old dude, what? Grow the hell up. Sorry. Not sorry. Exactly, Sonia. I understand. Yes, you're right. We have to stop talking so fast past each other. And we have to stop thinking, oh, because I'm Caucasian and she's black and he's black and she's brown and that one over there is red. Listen, we all have to stop, take a break, listen to each other. Don't go past each other. We all have valid points to how we're feeling. All of us. You can't take that away from us, regardless if you like it or not. You cannot take that valid point away from that young man kneeling for his brothers and sisters. You are incorrect. I'm sorry. You are. Oh, no, not sorry. You're incorrect. No, not sorry. And I have many Caucasians that I know. A few that are my best friends. But they know exactly how I feel. And they know what I think. And we have been having really open discussions. And I love them for that. I love them for that. They had told me exactly how they feel. And I appreciate that. Because I don't have to be wondering if they like me or not. If they like my people or not. They tell me. But too many of you like to hide. And then when some young man like this that didn't do anything to you kneels for a good cause, you want to come out of the blue because you're offended. Oh, Jiminy damn cricket. You offended us for years. and didn't care how we felt. You continue to offend us and don't care how we feel. Your president continues to offend our people every day and does not care how he impacts our lives. And he's been doing that since he was a candidate to become a president, not just now. So this thing of, he pulled some cover over our eyes. No, he didn't, mija. You just didn't want to see it. Because you thought what? He was going to change and become presidential afterwards? You smoking again? Stop it, please. You drive me nuts, okay? Oh, you hear that? We're having a party over here. You want to join? I'm going to keep it to my coffee, though. Anything else might be dangerous.
Voila.
Bev,
Yes.
what do you think? Because I'm on a crazy rant right now.
I know.
I'm on a...
I know. It's okay, though.
Because I've been really quiet and, just being so nice,
But I told you before. I said, don't be.
Yeah, I couldn't take it no more.
Speak your mind.
Yeah, it was driving me nuts. I couldn't take it. This young man, I don't see him doing nothing wrong. He's not doing it against the soldiers. He's not doing it against the flag. Mijo, please. He is not. He did not do that because he's against anybody or anyone. He just wants change. And that was the best audience. In my opinion, best audience. You got everybody's attention all at once. Boom. All at once. He didn't have to guess if they were paying attention. He knew they were.
He ain't have to do no marches, no rallies.
Nothing.
None of that. He just
One
kneeled down.
single man did that.
Yep.
Do you see how powerful that is?
Yep.
Do you see why La Gitana likes marketing?
Right.
It's powerful.
Very.
Love it. It gives me a thrill. See?
All right, now come out of here. Come out. Come out.
Sorry.
Come out.
Okay. Sorry.
Like, bring it back.
Bring it
Sorry.
back.
I'm back. Sorry.
Just great go in there.
Yeah. See, this kid, listen, he all that and a bunch of chocolates too.
See, here we go.
Sorry.
Here we go.
I'm sorry. But he is.
She in her lunchtime mix.
He is. But that little kid, that young man, is not hurting anyone. Like those gringos were in Charlottesville. See, they started, supposedly, a peaceful protest. Really? You did? So why the weapons? Why the weapons if it was a peaceful protest? Ooh. Why are you poking people with the flag? The very flag that you so offended that this young man is disrespecting. Don't you think you disrespecting the flag?
Oh, not including that they was burning the flag too. Remember? They will burn flags on black people's lawns.
Exactly.
That's real disrespect.
Okay? Mm-hmm.
That's real disrespect.
So who you kidding? Who what? Did that, you know what? Stop it with it. Stop it. All that stuff that you guys are pushing on this young man for kneeling for something that needs to change, uncalled for. He's not hurting anyone. And let me tell you something. I'm proud that I stopped saluting. I honor the soldiers because my daddy was one, and I got 2 nephews that still serve proudly. Okay? But I stopped saluting in high school, and I don't regret it. Because these words do not represent us. Not at all.
Let me tell you something. I think after in high school, I don't even remember even doing it.
Mm.
Like they didn't even do it over the loudspeaker anymore. The last time I remember with the flag and somebody actually getting on the loudspeaker and actually saying it was junior high school.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's
The
right.
last time I remember ever doing it.
I'm telling my age. Yes.
So after that, it was like a null and void situation to me.
Absolutely.
It didn't even. Okay, yeah, no.
What you know? What was funny is that I had never read the words,
Right. we
but
just
when
said
it finally like hit my ears, it was like, you got to be kidding me. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that.
when you're finally able to comprehend what you're saying. Because
Exactly.
You're just giving it.
And you
saying,
recite it.
This is what you want to recite.
Yeah.
This is what we're going to do every morning.
Yeah.
And it's just done.
And you just recite it. They never tell you why you put your hand over your heart. They never tell you why you stand
still
up. They
don't know
never nothing.
Why do I have to put my hand on my heart for
Exactly. Why? Tell me, because I still don't know.
that? I still don't know either.
I'm 48. Somebody.
You can
Hey,
just
Amy.
Call in.
You can call in.
267.
267-713-9262. What, you thought I forgot?
Hey, listen. You might be a little rusty.
Listen, I took a break. That don't mean nothing. I still
You know,
remember.
You might still be a little rusty.
I ain't rusty.
You know, people don't know how to act nowadays.
This right here is my flag. Now, I love it, adore it. It's hanging outside next to my pool. Real big. And I live amongst Caucasians. And I love the day that I put it up. I also have the American flag on my garage, in front of my house, and next to my pool, right next to the Puerto Rican flag. And then on the side of my house, I have my son's flag because he's a police officer. So I do respect the flags. I don't respect these words. And I stopped respecting them when I woke up. And I stayed very awake. Because nothing has changed. Nothing has changed.
Now, answer me this.
Mm.
What was the original reason why the American flag was created? Yeah, that's a question. What was the reason behind that flag being created? Remember, the stars got added for
Yes.
Each country.
each state that became part of America.
Absolutely. Every time they conquered a new territory, they took
added the
over.
star.
They added that star.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're fighting for that last star of Puerto Rico.
It's the government that did this. They want Puerto Rico all to themselves.
A lot of people have said that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people have said that.
They
And there was a CIA. Was it CIA? I think he was CIA agent that committed suicide in the New York Bridge and left a suicide detailed note of why he did it. And he says all these things that are happening and why and how the government is going to control us, totally control us.
You already got the AI robots out.
Okay? How, your all these preppers that are out there that are like, they buy things in quantities and all that stuff. He said the government's going to go after you first. Because you got too much supplies. Too much supplies.
Because they're not smart. Why you gonna put it on
Exactly.
everything that you got this, that, and I'm not telling nobody a goddamn thing.
Exactly.
Ain't none of your business what I have.
You can't even come in my house. How about that?
Not until they hit martial law.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And
that's what they're going to
That's
do.
what his head was.
Because he said, I should have pulled that. You know what? When I find it, I'm going to put it on my Facebook. And I want y'all to take some time and read it. At first, I thought it was too long. I said, I ain't going to read this. And then I got curious. And I started to read it. And Kiki was like, Mom, you really got to read this. And I started to read it. And all the things, or at least the beginning of his letter, when you start to read it, you're like, check, that happened. Check, that's happening. Check, that's going to happen. And you're like, what? What? Yes. Really, Jesse? Interesting. She says, I think at this point, just let us be non-citizens. We can take care of ourselves. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. Hello, Fig. How are you? Hey, Ruth. Francesca, thank you for joining us. We started by talking about what the young man did at the football game. And you know why I did that conversation at the beginning? And we even put the Star Spangled Banner. Because I wanted you to listen to the words. And you tell me if they represent you. Maybe they do. That's okay. If you don't agree with me, listen, I'm still your friend. I'm still all over your Facebook. Can't get rid of me.
For the people that's on there, y'all not gonna be able to hear what's going to happen. Y'all should be listening to the station because I'm about to play something where they're building concentration camps, and they have a whole bunch of big plastic like graves. So they're actually going to put the people in concentration. Yeah, they're caskets.
They're caskets.
And
Well, you know, on the letter he wrote, it says that the prisons, the cells, are actually gas chambers.
All they got to do is set it off.
And all they have to do is put the guys into their cells.
And turn it on.
Everybody exit. And the last cop that's in there, he's already been trained to take that hit. That's crazy. You that greedy, government? Gee. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy, guys. We have to start waking up. Things are happening for real. Things are happening. And we continue to want to blame one another instead of uniting. I got my shirt on again. Miss Cassandra, I got my shirt on again.
Right here, it was on the news. It says, Stranger Than Fiction News adds a new video. It says, breaking huge FEMA, death camps with mass graves exposed.
Ooh.
I'm about to play this. Just listen in.
All right, you got to listen in. www.WBNCradio.net. Listen in for a moment. Just for a moment. Go ahead. We're going to keep yapping because we got to yap some more. There's a whole lot of great stuff we got to talk about. But listen in for a little bit.
Yeah,
okay? Because it's good. It's interesting stuff. You got to, maybe you're going to say, well, she's weird. Fine. Okay. You've called me that before. Find a new adjective. That stuff doesn't faze me at all. Hello, Maria. How are you? Amy, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere, girl, because we're gonna talk about what you and I are doing. So don't be going nowhere.
You gotta tune into I wish I had brought my speaker now.
Hello, Sean. How are you?
I wonder if I can run into her sister.
What? He's trying to build some gadget over here. I'm gonna let him play over there with his gadgets, and while he plays with his gadgets and invents something over there.
All right, they gotta listen to this on the station. So
okay,
tune in real quick.
He's gonna play it on the station. Don't go nowhere, everybody. Just relax. We're gonna have a nice conversation. It's fine. Don't be afraid.
Alrighty, so let me see how we do this.
Maybe I can play it this way. Watch. So that they can hear it.
See, all she gotta do is find it.
Yeah, but it'll run through. I have it where it can run through the station.
You're gonna put it onto the website, right?
Station,
Okay.
Yeah, you can find it. It's called Stranger Than Fiction. Added a new video.
Let's see.
Maria says she's listening.
Yeah, but it'll run through. I had it where it can run through the station. I don't like you.
See, I'm learning all sorts of little gadgets over here. Oh, he think he got me on one.
We let her loose. And
Yeah, she just, yeah.
That's what happens when you teach people stuff. But it's
See.
okay. It's called evolve.
Yeah, right.
You can't stop these Puerto Rican.
I know that, man.
What?
I know that.
They talking about me in my face.
That's
That's
a
right,
good
that's the best
thing.
thing.
Do you see this? Hey! Hey, Miss Susan.
See, we don't go behind people's back and talk about them.
Why is this not playing? There we go. All right, let me back that up.
He's backing something up.
That's a lot to be backing up.
Don't be mad.
Why
What?
is it?
That's
All right, Amy. You gotta come right back. I know you.
It looked like I'm going to have to find it on YouTube. Hold on. Because it ain't coming through correctly on there. So,
No.
let me go to YouTube. Because it's on YouTube.
Hello, Susan.
Hello, Susan. My co-host is Beverly Brooks.
Really?
What? Where you go?
We doing that again?
Where did you go?
Where you go?
As soon as I went to YouTube, the flag thing came back.
It's like, we letting y'all know. Y'all need to hear these words. Comprehend these words.
I do. I want you guys to go look those words up and tell me if they really represent you. If they do, that's fine. I can't say anything. That's, everybody thinks differently. Everybody feels differently. Everybody has different experiences in life. And based on your experiences is how you perceive things. So, if you don't agree with me, that's fine. It's okay. I'm not going to get upset. I still love you. This little Puerto Rican still loves you. This little brown thing. Cheese. Or the second LED light, because the first one is sitting across from me. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Really? LED?
There. Hola, Bev. She said hello.
I saw Susan say hello. Because I said hello to Susan.
Okay.
Hello to DeAndre.
Oh, DeAndre, hi, honey. How are you? Do you believe in these words? Do these words represent you guys? Tell me. Don't be shy. Listen, the one rule in La Gitana is that everybody can speak their mind and not be afraid of any, backlash. Listen, everybody has their own opinion. Everybody. And I get it. That's why a lot of these people don't like what Colin did. I understand. Me, I like that he did that. Because
See,
again,
now that everybody, all of them is doing it and they trying to stand for something.
Yeah.
Which is a ploy. And honestly,
It bothers me, though.
Yeah. Because you still haven't given him his job back. Though.
well, why did you wait till now to do it?
Exactly.
All
Why
right.
wouldn't you do it right then?
If you thought that he was doing something good, you go over to him and silently you ask him why he's doing it. He tells you, and really quick, you kneel with him.
Mm-hmm.
It only takes but a second.
Yeah.
Why wait till now to do it? And now you want to defend him and he's a great this and he was a great that. But when he did it, he wasn't even black enough for you.
All right, I got it.
All right.
Hold on.
All
All
right.
right, here we go. This is it. All right, listen up.
Hola. One minute. Hold on. Go on our website. Hold on. I'll put it on. Hold on.
People out there cling to the dream that somehow they'll be on the winning
Yes?
team.
Can you hear?
Repeat after me. You are not the
But you gotta go on our
1%.
website
You will
and
not
see the
survive
video
this
as well,
unless you
okay?
begin waking
And we'll
up
post it
everyone around you.
on La
Quit
Gitana
letting
soon
the television
so that you can see
control
it.
your mind. These people on television are not going to save you. Not one of them is talking to you about what you're looking at here. Instead, they're trying to divide us by selling us lies while plotting our demise. You've been living a dream, Neo, and that dream is about to become a nightmare. Companies like Google are about to spawn AI, Skynet, Terminators, and the like. It's going to be Judgment Day, and it's going to catch everyone by surprise. The TV is not your friend. They're selling you lies while plotting your demise. If you're listening to this, you are the resistance.
Ridiculous. Okay? I didn't know about that.
Yeah, it's
They
definitely
just shared it with me.
It's definitely happening.
Oh, it's been happening for a long time.
For a
See,
minute.
years.
Yeah.
Years.
It's just that we seem to think that, oh, we vote this person in and he's just gonna just be so great, and he's just nothing but
It's a reason
another
why.
piece.
It's a reason why.
He's
in there.
he's a piece of the plan.
Yep.
He's a part of whatever it is that's going on.
Yep.
Okay, we have to stop all this division. You know, this thing of indivisible.
It's crazy.
And justice for all? Come on. How is it justice when all these kids are being killed? And I'm not gonna go into all cops are bad, but the bad gotta go. The bad cops gotta go. And the good cops, listen, I understand it because my son goes through it. I get it. You have some code and you got to protect each other. I get all that. I was there. I know. But I also know that within your job, you can stand up when you see some injustice. You might be standing alone, just like Colin. You might be standing alone, and it's going to be okay. My son stood alone at one point, and it was okay with him. He was not afraid of it. And he got heat. And he was okay with it. I have other police officers here, and they have stood alone a few times. When they see that another cop is bullying or pushing or calling the person out of their names, and they will stop it. They will like, hey, yo, you shouldn't do that. That's not how we're supposed to behave. Because you're not. You're supposed to be role models in the community. Then be a real role model. Don't go out there hurting people and then say, I got a badge. I got a badge so I could do that. No, you cannot. No, you should not. You're supposed to be there to protect us, to care for us, to make sure that we're all right, that no one is harming us. But you are harming us. Not all of you, but some of you. Government officials are the same thing. You think that because you got a title, you're going to impose whatever you want. And we have to take it. Well, no. We have to unite and make the policies change so that they're benefiting everyone and not just a certain type of person. No, we can't just sit and allow things to happen and say it's okay. It's not okay. It isn't. Too many people are being hurt because it's not okay. And I'm really fed up of going through the Facebook reads and everything, and people, instead of trying to understand what it is that the black people and the Latinos are talking about, they want to avoid the conversation. They want to avoid admitting that something's wrong. They want to look the other way. You can't do that. You can't do that. We do go through racism every day in some form or another. And right now, Puerto Rico is going through it. And you cannot tell me that President Trump is doing the best that he can do for Puerto Rico. It's BS. No, he's not. It took 5 days for that one administrator to go up to Puerto Rico to see what in the world happened over there. 5 days. On the 6th day, another individual went over there to, do reports and start looking. And I understand that there's a process to everything. I do. I like going through processes. I understand all that. But it's not okay when the process takes 5 days of people being in the dark, of people being under water, homes, under mudslides. It's not okay. See, that's another thing. Us Puerto Ricans, we want to say, eso no nos pasa a nosotros, so ¿qué me importa a mí? That is not happening to me, so who cares if the blacks are going through racism? But you are going through it. You are. Wake up. All Latinos are. So don't say, it's not happening to me, boy. I don't even want to hear it. It is. You're not above what's going on. It's happening. It's happening to all those Puerto Ricans that are United States citizens in Puerto Rico right now. And if you don't believe me, go through Facebook and read all the unnecessary comments that so many people, and I'm not going to say that it's just Caucasians, because let me tell you, a few have been Puerto Ricans talking about Puerto Ricans. So don't tell me that, I didn't want to hear the rest, but now this is it. I want to hear this. No, you should want to hear all of it. I have a black little boy that I'm raising. And he goes through racism ever since he was like around 1. We went to Red Lobster to eat, and we sat him down at the chair, and the waitress was an African American lady, but the hostess that sat us down was a Caucasian lady. And the Caucasian lady, because my son's little foot touched her, just rubbed her as she was putting the seat down, I went to put him in, and because it touched her, oh my gosh, she looked at me like she was disgusted. And then she did this. Really? I was ignorant. He's a little baby. His skin color ain't gonna rub on you, dummy. Come on now. We gotta respect each other. That was so rude when I saw that. She, what the?
Like it's transferable.
Yeah. You need a
You're an
wipey?
infection.
You need a wipey? That pissed me off. He's a little boy. And, my son, when he was like, Damien must have been 5 or 6. And we went trick-or-treating. And we used to live in Collingswood for years. We were there like for almost 30 years. And we were going through a part of Collingswood that we had not gone through. These were like the bigger houses and all that. And he went ahead of us into the yard of someone, knocked on the door. They came out to the door and they were giving him a hard time about, do you belong in this town? Are you from around here?
How you gonna ask really?
You need to get back to where you belong. That's what they said to him. My son ran out of their yard crying and said, I don't want your candy, and threw it back at her. And she tried to tell me my son was rude. She was lucky I didn't go through the yard and whoop her. Yes, Beatrice gets very upset when you come near her kids. Very. They're older now, and I still protect them. I didn't like that. He's a little kid. And regardless if we live there or not, give him the candy. And if you don't want to give him the candy, then don't open the door.
Exactly.
Don't open the door. You see a little kid that's outside, you don't like his color, you don't like his mama, don't open the door. Because she doesn't need your attitude, and neither does that kid. And that's the problem that we have. We want to pass our little attitudes and our behaviors to our children. We want our children to behave as ignorant as we do. No. No. Our children have to grow up and be better than us. Not the same as us. I've been watching All in the Family. Yeah.
Yeah, that whole tongue. Yeah.
We don't need to be passing that to our kids. We don't. Now in Puerto Rico, this Jones Act, that's how it started with the Jones Act, right? We can't ship you anything unless the stuff comes to the United States first, to Florida. It has to, the ship has to dock in Florida, get unpacked in Florida, and then get onto a U.S. ship in Florida by a United States crew. And then shipped to Puerto Rico. I call that double dipping. Yes, I do. I call that. Yeah. Because we in Puerto Rico pay too much money. We pay double what the price is here. We pay approximately $6,000 more for a car than we pay here. Same kind and everything, $6,000 more. Yeah, because of the Jones Act. Because nothing can come into Puerto Rico if it's not on a U.S. ship. So it took him forever, and him is Le Flea. I still call him that. President Donald Orange Trump. Took him forever to consider what Governor Rosselló had asked him to do for us. I know. Sorry, guys. I have adjectives sometimes that are... I mean no harm, though. But he is Le Flea because I'm telling you, he touches you and he gives you a rash. This man gives me a rash just looking at him.
Wow. I'll go get the ointment for you.
Woo! Some Desitin. Lord, baby, and everything.
But what about the Carnival cruise ships that decided to?
Well, the Carnival cruise. This is so sad because the Carnival cruise ship. This is his second time that he does that. The Carnival cruise ship. The first time was they went to they went to, I can't remember if it was the Virgin Islands or Barbuda, but they went out there and they brought the people that were in that hurricane to Puerto Rico. Because they were fleeing from the hurricane. There was all the devastation. I mean, Puerto Rico's not the only one that's been devastated. We're very focused on Puerto Rico, but Barbuda was completely devastated. It's not inhabitable anymore. It's empty. Okay. I have a friend that her family was in Virgin Islands, had to leave Virgin Islands because devastation is tremendous. Okay. Santo Domingo went through the storm as well, through the hurricane as well, and it got flooded and everything. We're talking about Puerto Rico because it's very major, all the devastation that's going, and the help, yes, it's coming. It's not that it's not coming. It's coming too slow. It's coming too slow. And yes, there are people that are dying. This thing of people saying that no one's dying in Puerto Rico, yes, they are. Yes, they are. I have a friend of mine that her aunt just died from the hurricane. I found my brother almost a week later, and he has Alzheimer's, and he went through that hurricane alone. I literally saw his house in the news, and I didn't even know that was his house. It was like to the side. Come on. People are dying. People are getting hurt. How about the 3 older ladies? One sister was taking care of the other 3 sisters, and they were in the house. They couldn't leave the house because they were bedridden, and the mudslide killed them. They are still inside that house, because they cannot go in the house without moving the rest of that mountain, but there's a house right above them. So if they move the all that dirt off, that other house is going to fall. So those are more deaths. So come on, people. Hello, beautiful Dr. Clack. Saying that people are not dying in Puerto Rico, you are the liar, not us. It isn't fake news. It's real.
What you think about the thing that happened yesterday in Las Vegas?
I just saw it today. That was the first thing that I saw when I woke up was the shooting in Las Vegas, and 50 people killed and over 400 injured. Well, what are we going through? What is it? And it was a terrorist attack by a United States citizen.
Oh, they wasn't trying to call it that, though. They wasn't trying to call it a terrorist attack.
Look at my face as she's talking.
Because Carla had posted up there that they tried to say that he had converted to Islam, and he was a part of ISIS about a couple months ago. And she had posted, she said, who's lying to who? She said there's so many people that have converted to Islam, but
Exactly.
they don't do that.
Exactly. The world around us is going to tape 2 shows, and these 2 episodes, one of them is going to be being Muslim in America. Because again, it's that racism thing. We are so scared of them. Why? No respect. You are absolutely right, Jules. Absolutely right. I want to, before we leave, I want to tell you guys that we are still doing a collection. The collection, any donations, supplies that you want to take and donate to us, you can go over to the Food Bank of South Jersey because we have partnered with them. And so you can go over there, 1501 John Tipton Boulevard in Pennsauken, and donate there. And we do need your donations. If you want to donate money, then the money you have to go over to South Jersey Federal Credit Union, and they have an account for Puerto Rico. And they have different branches. So just go on their website, South Jersey Federal Credit Union, and find all the locations, because they have locations here in New Jersey and in Pennsylvania. So if you're near one of these locations, you don't wanna, or you can't do the supplies, but you can do the money, then go donate the money. That's fine.
What Amy said.
But for the supplies, and in Pennsylvania, Amy Martin, I was their MC at the Women's March in Philadelphia, and they have partnered with me to do a collection drive in Pennsylvania, and then the Food Bank of South Jersey is going to go over there and pick up the items.
Oh, well, newsflash, she just said, just came home to tons more donations dropped off.
See? Amy, you are working it, girl. What? You're working it. She's hot. She's too hot. I can't stand her. I can't stand you, girl. Love you. When I found I gotta tell her, when I found my brother, the first day that I got the phone call, the person that was right there was her, and she noticed how my texting changed, and she said, "What's wrong?" And she immediately said, you probably feel like you're not doing much, but you are. Keep doing it. And so I tell all of you, you probably think that we're just not doing enough for our people, right? We think, oh my God, mi mamá, mi papá, mi tía, se me están muriendo, no tienen agua, no tienen baño, no tienen nada, ¿verdad? Calm down. Keep doing exactly what you're doing, because things will change for them, and they will get better. Slowly, because there's a process, but things will get back into normal, right? So we have to stay positive, and we have to really trust God that He is doing everything. He's doing it. Against everybody that's against Puerto Rico, God is still in control, and He's still doing it. Okay? So I don't want you to lose hope. Kimberly Torres. Kimberly is doing a Latinos en Marcha, and she is going to go to the National Mall in Washington, D.C. Yes. I will send you the link where you can go to Amy Martin and donate, because she's in Pennsylvania. Absolutely. And she is going to do her march November 18th. We are also in Atlantic City. We are also planning a march. Today, I'll find out all those details, and I'll come back and I'll give you all those details so that all of you can join us. I don't care if you're Puerto Rican, Black, Chinese, I don't care. Come join us. This is a march against injustice for you and for me.
But as long as you believe that that's what you're marching for.
Exactly.
And
you have to
that
believe
you're just
that.
There
Yes.
to counteract what we're trying to do.
Yes. We have to stay united. I talked about this in one of my episodes. Go back and look at them on La Gitana page. I keep teaching y'all. Now, Yvette Soto, tonight is the meeting for Voces Unidas por Puerto Rico. It's tonight at 5, and it's over at 250 North New York Avenue in Atlantic City. If you want to join us tonight, 609-226-8183. I'll put all this information on both my personal page and my La Gitana, although I try to keep things separated. That's why I have so many pages and I drive everybody crazy sometimes. Pero I like keeping things separate.
She told me that I needed to break down my pages.
Yes. That was too many WBNCs. We're going to have to talk about that, Nena. Oh, and congratulations to Susan Joyce. What? Because we have been, oh my God, since this whole hurricane started, she immediately sent me a message. Can you help me find my daughter? And I've had all those phone calls. I'm still trying to get this little old lady off this mountain. I'm still working on one case that's crazy. But Susan, I'm so glad that your baby girl called you, that you finally heard her voice, and that she's all right. She got her medication because she's diabetic, so she was very, very concerned. And she has a newborn baby. So she was really concerned. And listen, as soon as you sent me that message, I got on all, you saw me. I was all over the place, right? Susan was following me. So I want to tell Susan that I'm so glad that you heard from her. And I'm glad that soon she'll be trying, she's trying to come home, get to you. So stay positive, Susan. Don't lose hope for nothing. Okay? Never lose that. Okay? And as we leave, I'm going to read to you what I wrote the other day, because I know that tomorrow Lefli is going to Puerto Rico. So I'm going to read as we leave. I'm going to read what I wrote. And if you get offended, sorry. Oh, not sorry. I am a United States citizen, and so are all the Puerto Ricans all over the world, especially the ones on the islands of Puerto Rico. Did you hear that, Trump? Since you didn't know? Please do us a favor. I'm going to ask you for a favor. Keep your dumb idiot self somewhere else. And don't come to Puerto Rico, because you know what? We don't need your stupidity. We really don't. You can keep your comments right over here. We don't need to hear them right now. Okay? Keep it to yourself. Puerto Rico and its people say thank you to all the people over the whole world, not just here, that have donated and rolled up their sleeves to help us save our people and start to rebuild the much needed piers and roads. There are 50% major roadways have been cleared. 50%. That does not include the little, callejones and the streets on top of the mountains. No, I ain't talking about all that. 14% cell towers are functioning. 5% have electricity. It's still process, right? We're still going. I personally thank all my contacts, absolutely every single one of you, all of you, for extending a helping hand however possible, and regardless if you agree with Puerto Rican or not. You guys are aces to me and to all my people, because you have helped us survive. But this pendejo can keep his unnecessary comentarios to the ones that believe he is gold. We don't. He is useless and a menace to our society. Your visit will be only received by the ones that need to kiss your ass, but not to the ones that truly see your colors, mijo. And I know a lot of you got offended on that. It's okay. You can keep yourself in the United States. Us citizens we will rebuild Puerto Rico. Together, we will rebuild the United States for all people and not just for some. But we have to do it together. So I need you to see past your color, and I need you to join in with La Gitana so that we can start rebuilding our society. I love you all. Love you. Love you guys. Enjoy the music.